During the reign of the Ancient Ones, Sevar himself appeared in a vision to the first prophetess of Kilra. His words are recorded in the Tome of Sevar. There shall come a time when one who has the heart of a Kilrathi, but is not Kilrathi born, shall rain cleansing fire down upon us, and Nathrak, a time of great darkness, shall embrace us.
Team, this is Devil. We are on an intercept course with contact Sierra 37. Yeah, roger that, Devil. Looks good here. You should be getting a strong signal. Preliminary scan shows high concentration of beryllium and calanthium. Moving into position, we are charging the core. Coring commencing, all clear. Stand by. Priest is coming out to give you a hand.
Oh great, His Majesty's coming to join us.
I heard that. Never mind her, Priest. Never do, drop one. Hey, Devereaux. I'm picking up a new reading on my grid. We see it, 3. Better check it out. Roger that, Devereaux. I'm hit! Devereaux! 3, you're receiving me. He's coming.
Death itself shall pour forth, obscuring the stars in a veil of darkness. Theirs is the claw that tears flesh from bone. Theirs is the poisoned fang.
Mayday, this is research.
Their number shall rend the universe barren and crush the breath from our clans. We shall be bathed in our own blood, and rotted flesh shall be our fare. With a deafening thunder shall the dark age begin.
Come on, Maestro, lost your touch? I've been ahead of you since the last jump point. Watch and learn from the Maestro himself. Incoming piranhas, this is the TCS Midway. Reduce speed to 060 and set approach vector to B44. Take us around back, Casey. Welcome to the Midway. You are cleared for landing. Just hope they got all the bugs worked out. Relax. Don Vet hasn't seen any action in years.
This is it, Casey. The big time.
Great. Our first duty, ferrying piranhas to some high-tech bucket of bolts in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry about it, little man. I brought something here to pass the long, cold nights like a breeze, especially with the right company, if you know what I mean.
See, I got some. No. Yes.
Altarian brandy, that's contraband. Where did you get it?
It's a diplomatic park. I borrowed it from the consulate general's.
Private reserve? Well, put it away, Stoop, before we end up in the brig.
What are you worried about, Stoop? This isn't like flight school anymore.
Lieutenant Hutt!
Second Lieutenants Casey and Garrett, I presume.
Maestro.
Maestro? Okay, Maestro. I'm First Lieutenant Jean Talbot. Call sign Stiletto. I'm acting commander of the Diamondback Squadron. Your initial assignment here on the Midway.
How did a first lieutenant like her get to raid an entire squadron?
Because I'm that good, Mr. Garrett. Apparently, your reputation precedes you. It seems the CAG would like to discuss that little incident with the Altarian consulate's daughter.
So it really was his private reserve, huh?
Shut up.
And you, Mr. Casey. If you think that having a famous father is gonna cut you any slack around here, you're dead wrong.
With all due respect, I'm here on my own merits.
Let's hope so. Because around here, you live or die by your flight stats. Understood?
I did get the highest scores of any cadet at the academy.
You did?
And the most demerits, according to your record. Listen. This is a make or break shakedown cruise for us. I don't have time to play babysitter. Got it? Now get yourselves registered on the system. And stow this swag before the CAG sees it. You're in enough trouble as it is.
That went well.
Didn't it? Welcome to the Midway. I think she liked me.
You think?
Yeah, I think the lieutenant liked me. Stiletto. Stiletto. You know what that means.
Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. Johnny Boy here. I am here to do a Let's Play for Wing Commander 5 Prophecies. I've noticed that there is very limited content for these games due to the fact that they are so old, but I've also known about a website called GOG.com, which stands for Good Old Games. They do a lot of remakes of classics that they can get the rights to do it, Wing Commanders being one of them. Free Space, tons of old simulators, and many other games that you may have played when you were younger. Point being is I would like to get a Let's Play out there of a more current quality video. I will leave a link in the bottom of the page later for any of you guys who would like to learn more about GOG and what they have to offer for older classic games. This is playing on a very modern computer. I'm going to be using a Microsoft Force Feedback 2 joystick with the Force Feedback off because it goes dead center if I use it with a more modern system with the Force on. But I'm going to be playing this on a more modern AMD FX processor just to prove that this is a pretty new computer. It's running Windows 7, 64-bit, 16 gigs of RAM on there, brand new 280X, so this game runs flawlessly. I haven't seen any bugs. So, just to prove it to you, you know, this isn't going to be fake. Check out that site if you would like to get this game. Works flawlessly if you got modern joystick that has drivers for it. And of course, my call sign is going to be Johnny Boy. Let's see what happens after I hit enter.
Alright, let's check out the rest of this bad boy.
Great! The CAG is waiting, Mr. Garrett.
So in here is really just like a talk room, chat to pilots. It changes as you go through the missions. I can talk to Hawk. Let's watch this video.
I mean, I almost feel sorry for the guy because he's flying against the maniac. Not. But anyway, so he pulls a brake right in front of me, right? Bam! Cat on my right, dust, all right? Wingman doesn't even see me. Okay, over there, boom, boom, boom! Kitty litter. Anyway, all right. third cat, image recon, boom, right into his stovepipe, dust. He's gone.
Hi, I'm Casey.
Meanwhile, all right, the chief cat, right? There's some like the. Is something smelling here? Now something stinks in here, doesn't it? My eyes are watering. Oh, you know what? It's only one thing in the universe that could smell that bad. A plebe. Fresh off the recovery deck and still reeking of the academy. Shoot, plebe. Get lost, okay? This isn't the sandbox. All right, this is the table for the big boy. Hey. This is the table for the big boys. Black Widow Squadron. Oh, man, it's just getting to the good parts. All right, I'm saving the best for later. All right, hang out. I don't want to see you at this table again, plebe.
Congratulations. You just met and pissed off Maniac, a legend in his own mind.
How you doing? I'm Casey.
Hey, I'm O'Hearn. They call me Zero. Since you're new here, let me show you around Pilot Country. You're currently in the rec room, home to malcontents, drunkards, and troublemakers.
Sounds like my kind of people.
Over there's your self-serve bar. There's your flight simulator. And of course, the infamous kill board. Come on, there's much, much more. Locker's here. Inside, find your flight suit and your gear.
Homely place.
Oh, yeah. All neat and shiny. Just like us. Coming? And of course, what state-of-the-art carrier would be complete without Big Brother? From the flight log computer, you can log into the main system, just like in flight school. Only now, it's all for real. Anyway, once you get yourself acquainted, come find me in the briefing room when you're ready.
Okay, so now it's put me out here, but I'm just gonna go back in the rec room. So over here is the flight simulator. I don't really want to show that off because it's just gonna take too long right now. And then quickly just, you know, the kill board. Eventually you will show up on here. Somehow I got an L in there. I don't know how I hit enter, but whatever. I'll just make do. But yeah, you just, you know, stiletto kills, and then nobody else has a kill right now. But it's bound to change. And then this here is just the save computer and flight history terminal. Lets you review missions if you really wanted to. But let's go into the briefing room now.
Behold, the briefing room. Take a look around you, Casey, my man. Billions of Confed credits at work. This is the nerve center of our work here on this ship.
No map table?
Ancient history. This is the ISIS system. Brand new. It's tied to all the computers on the ship. It'll tell us where we're going and what we're doing according to the brainiacs upstairs. Ooh, sorry. The Tactical Intelligence and Science Divisions. Anyway, it all gets distilled down to the screens on our desks. It's easy. Point and click. You know?
Call it our window to the world. If it works, that is.
Casey, meet Dallas. a resident voice of doom and general naysayer. Probably writing another letter to Senator Taggart as we speak.
Not so, Zero. It's a very appropriate name. I am, in fact, tracking my investments. 5 more years at this rate, and I can retire a wealthy man.
Yeah, you see, Dallas does it for the cash. It's not just a job and all that.
You think everything is a conspiracy, don't you? Cash is what it's all about. How much money do you think Confed saved by building a standalone carrier force, namely this behemoth of a ship?
God! Who cares? This tub gets holed, what then? They put all their eggs into one little basket with no backup. Doesn't matter. Confed's got their greedy little fingers into everything. It's a few credits here and there.
Well, don't tell that to Commodore Blair. After all, the Midway was his idea.
Oh no, not Blair again. For years at the Academy, all we hear about is Blair this and Blair that. Savior of the Confederation, most decorated pilot, blah, blah, blah. What is the guy, like 4,000 years old? God, I think I've heard just about everything. Except that he was on board the Midway.
Have we met, Lieutenant?
Casey, Lansar, Second Lieutenant, Confed number C26354.
Casey, huh? So you're the Iceman's kid. I heard you were coming on board. You know, I flew with your father. He's a good pilot. Always followed orders. Knew when to keep his big mouth shut.
Goodbye, career.
Don't feel so bad. I hear there's always openings in the diplomatic corps. Come on, let's get you a drink, put those flames out.
Okay, that's that for now.